Good evening, everyone. My name is Sue and I hate video games. Welcome to the show where I hate video games. We're gonna play more Dark Souls. And as the only Dark Souls fan, I would like to talk about Anor Londo in particular. Visually, Anor Londo is quite possibly one of the greatest artistic accomplishments in video games. And I don't say that lightly. It is absolutely lovely. To the point that you could just stare at it for days. It's also not very fun. It has three specific encounters, which I will point out as we reach them, which are simply poor. They're just not very good encounters. But yes, I don't dislike it on the same level as Sen's Fortress, I will say that. Because it does not actively hate me. Sen's Fortress actively hates me specifically. And goes out of its way to hurt me in any way it can. While Anor Londo is just kind of, how to put this, a blob. It's just it's visually stunning. But gameplay-wise, it's just kind of a blob of level. Alright, let's use this Soul of a Proud Knight so I can get another level. Dark Souls 3 has a remade version of Anor Londo that's wonderful. It is so much fun. So you can definitely see how the team improved over time. Alright, what are we... I do want to keep upping endurance because we are going to get my favorite set. I don't think that set is upgradable, which I spoke last night incorrectly. It's just that there's so much space between the terrible things, while Sense is the exact thing it sets out to be, which is a gauntlet. But it's a gauntlet of things that don't work with the mechanics of the game is my biggest problem there. And then you get to the top and you're like, oh hey, I got to the top, and the bonfire is actively hidden from you. I don't like Sen's Fortress. It set out to be something that I don't think it should have set out to be, so I think that is actually a good way to put it. And they learned in that the rest of the series doesn't have anything like it. Even as far down the line as Sekiro, there is nothing like Sen's Fortress ever again, and I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, I can actually upgrade my Katarina Armor to make this a little bit easier. You're just using the Twinkling Titanite, because my final set doesn't actually upgrade, if I remember correctly, and I believe I spoke falsely on that last night, because I had thought it upgraded with Twinkling Titanite, but I don't think it actually upgrades. Oh yeah, Katarina Armor is powerful. It might be the second highest physical defense in the game, and doesn't have the disadvantages of Havel's set. Which is that Havel's set actively lowers the speed at which your stamina refills. Which isn't too big of a problem if you're using a shield, which restores your stamina more quickly. But yeah, let's just double upgrade the body armor. And that gives me a bit more defense to work on some of these enemies with. There's very little damage in this area that is not physical, so I'm not too concerned. This is the way to the boss, so we want to explore the rest of the area first, I think? Or perhaps... Well, let's at least go down and find out. Let's fuck around. Straight out of Katarina, that's me. Still don't understand how they missed that joke in the translation or in the localization. Oh yeah, I forgot there's just bell gargoyles hanging around here. Oh, and he's gonna come after me too. You gonna come down? Rude. Let me turn up my sound a bit. I'm missing the audio cues. Now cut that out. Ugh. Forgot what a pain in the ass this guy is. Oh! 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 Good dodge. I'm proud of you. Alright, come at me. Now, this guy does not respawn. They don't have to worry about that. Oh, not long enough. Fuck. Oh, I forgot about his damn lightning spells. Now you stop that. No, seriously, stop that. You're not gonna cast it again. Yeah, a headshot with the Zweihander actually stops his cast. Of course, that does mean being above him, which is generally having the high ground is a disadvantage on this engine. I've got the low ground, Bell Gargoyle. You can't win. See, if there's one thing I like more than playing Dark Souls, it's talking about Dark Souls. They've created this beautiful, horrible world. And these beautiful, horrible controls. And it all meshes together to create something truly beautiful and horrible. Oh, wow, that just led back up to where I was, didn't it? Now, as soon as I beat the boss of this area, which is, in fact, one of the encounters I was referring to earlier, then I'll be able to fast travel, which makes life a lot easier. Alright, not a mimic. We encountered our first mimic the other night, so that was fun. And I remembered how mimics actually don't function in small areas correctly, because they just keep bumping into things. And it makes me wonder as to the what they were thinking when they put the first easiest to find mimic in the game in a tiny room filled with pillars in Sen's Fortress. So it just kind of stands up, walks into stuff, and grabs at nothing a lot. Alright, more Demon Titanite. I don't think we'll ever need that. I don't really use a lot of demon weapons. I don't use a lot of boss weapons. The giant blacksmith here, who is a lovely fellow, who will help any time, is the one who upgrades boss weapons. He is my favorite blacksmith, even more so than the skeleton man. Alright, so we can't advance beyond this point yet. As you can see, the entire building is made to rotate and move. And that's just a really cool design to see that civilizations such as this have risen and fallen in the time before this game happened. Don't want to accidentally get stuck on the elevator just because I was posing. But yeah, I just went down there to show what we're trying to do here, and I had completely forgotten about the extra bell gargoyle. Let's see, repair. I reinforce my shield anymore? No, I need large for the shield. Wait, I hit armor. It counts as a weapon. Because why not? Yes, I do have enough large titanite to continue upgrading my shield. Now, upgrading shields is often overlooked, but I do want to point out that it does increase your stability, which, if you do a blocking build like I prefer, is very important. So sure, there was a spell like a fire punch that did physical fire damage and the physical scaled with strength, but I can't find it on the wiki. I don't think any of the fire spells actually scale with anything but your except for your flame in Dark Souls 1. In 2 and 3, there certainly are. Well, hi there, Zowie Uwu. Cat Girl +7. I am Clown Lady. Let's see. What was I doing? I completely lost track. I just took some migraine medication. So my brain isn't quite working. It's working better than when it was in pain, but that's not a whole lot. I wasn't leveling up. Right, I was upgrading my damn shield. Of course. Risby, don't bark at that door, please. So this will bring me up to 60. Which is just fucking excellent. I maybe should have upgraded my bow. That would have made things easier. Hate it when my brain isn't quite working. Hey, don't encourage my dogs to bark. They're very well behaved, says 65% of the time. Alright. Here's these shits. Well, I was gonna say 90, and then I was like, no, they're too happy to be behaved 90% of the time. What dog is well behaved 90% of the time? Alright, you gonna fight me? I always forget how to fucking turn off the bow. It doesn't matter how many times I play this, I always forget how to turn off the fucking bow. Alright, hit me with your shield. Good job. Oh, he did the jump. He did the jump, so my... Ow. So my second attack couldn't hit him. That was smart. I'm not gonna hold it against him. But you can't outsmart an onion. Oh, come on. There. Much better. Zigland is my hero. Of course, Zweihander. Best heavy weapon in the game, bar none. Onion Loth, a cross between an onion knife and an oin. I like where your head's at. No, don't back up. That's my job. Come on. They shouldn't be able to jump with this much agile. Completed it with the Uchi. The Uchigatana is Easily my favorite dexterity weapon. Oh, whoops, I should have been watching the screen, huh? I managed to take a small amount of damage through my shield there. The gross firebug sword is great. Alright, that's a mimic. We can all see that's a mimic. You're a mimic. You're a mimic and you're not good at it. I think you need more practice. We do have scholarships, so you can go back to mimic school. Ooh, twinkling. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a couple of signs. This isn't the case in the original version, but you'll notice that the shader is hitting it differently. Next is that the chain is shaped differently, and then there's the fact that it's breathing. Yes, mimics do still contain treasure. Plus, they make that little giggle that I love so much. Come on. Rude. No, kick me. No, I said kick. There. See, and here's its treasure. The crystal halberd. Not good treasure necessarily, but treasure nonetheless. Oh wow, he was a living guardian the whole time and not just a statue. I'm very surprised. Stand still. Ah. Come on, that was a hit. That was a hit. That damn halberd sweep hits you even if you're directly behind him, unless you're directly behind his right leg. Which if you're circling counterclockwise, you will rarely be. And you know what I always say? Circling counterclockwise is the secret to immortality. So Dark Souls 2 has very similar mimics in that they are the same model, but their animations are very, very different. And personally, I think they are much creepier. Sealed by the Great Lord's power. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess that's it. Game's over. Can't get any further. Legit, though. I am gonna have to figure out what to do next, because I don't fucking remember. Let's see. I don't care what anyone says. I think a mini-map would absolutely improve this game. Oh, I didn't notice that. I've actually never noticed that, but that's Smaug, the Great Executioner. He was removed from the Royal Guard because he liked to eat the bones of the people he killed. We got to the Shrine of Amana in Dark Souls 2, and I think 2 to 3 bosses away from the final boss in Dark Souls 3. I think that they're all very bad, very good games. So I've spent a lot of time on them. The only one that I haven't gotten to play much of is Bloodborne. Because I can't afford a PlayStation. Played Demon's Souls way back when I could afford a PlayStation. Amana and the Dancer broke me. The Dancer is confusing. Alright, so it's got to be down here, and we take one of the side paths. This is the point where you have to walk along the thing that you obviously can't walk along, isn't it? +80 attempts on Dancer. Ouch, I'm so sorry. These games kind of came naturally to me because I grew up on arcade games like Castlevania. Haunted Castle is one of my favorite old games. Look at these. So yeah, this is the part where you're supposed to walk up this thing, which is very clearly something that you cannot walk on. Right? Yeah. Because look, not only is it too thin to walk on, it's also slanted at the side. So obviously you're going to fall off of it. Eating the bones of a condemned prisoner is a disqualifying trait for a cop. In this world, apparently. But for some fucking reason, you can walk up this. There's not a good reason for this to be this way, and I hate it very much. But here we are. Also, it's very easy to accidentally misjudge that roll and just fall into the abyss. This is intended. If you can believe it, this is intended. Also, this glass is invulnerable. Which means someone very powerful broke that one. Oh hey, Painting Guardian. I forgot about these guys. They didn't forget about me. Or maybe they did. Like that last convulsion there as his ragdoll realized it was in an impossible to maintain position. I have the Slumbering Dragon ring on. Y'all shouldn't... I guess they see me rather than hear me. Oh, that was lovely. See? Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. They're not car painters. Although this game is very much about the cycle of capitalism and white supremacy. But you know, they're not car painters. Here's more shit that it doesn't look like you should be able to walk on. Much too thin. Oh, whoops. Switch weapons. That's the only way to unknock your bow. Dark Souls isn't political. I only play non-political games. That's right. Video games. Video games can't be political. They can't... Video games have to be... Video games should be respected as art, but not analyzed in any way. Always remember that. Oh, that was not far enough left. Oops, that was too far right. Now cut that out. Yeah, hit my shield a couple more times. Used his Estus. I still beat him. Thought we were dueling. Non-political games like Fallout and Splinter Cell and Metal Gear and Far Cry. Oh, shit. I forget, can you knock down the... Can you knock down the chain in this one? Well, not with arrows. Alright, this way, this way. Why they have me do this, I have no idea. This is apparently an important part of the experience that is Dark Souls. It's tightrope walking. In my massive onion suit. Oh yeah, lots of enemies that aren't completely hollow still have their Estus flasks. There we go. Gotta use a sword, I guess. I thought so. I wasn't 100%. So remember that bit at the beginning of Ocarina of Time where you have to walk along one path like this? And it's awful. Now stop it. Oh wow, he's alive. He had more than 225 HP. How rude. A lot of the enemies here have not completely hollowed because they are continually rejuvenated, I suppose, by Gwyn's power, since they are effectively his and his family's honor guard. Come on. Fight me. I'm just gonna let him come to me. He'll do it eventually. He's only doing 1 damage. This one has decided that no, he's not going to come to me, I guess. Wild. Oh, there we go. I was just about to come after him. Bye! That's what I always hope they'll do. Oh, look at him splayed out down there, too. That's good. I guess I don't need to hold out my shield anymore. So yeah, tightrope walk across the entire area. Down below this room... Maybe I should put the binoculars on my quick bar so I can show y'all some stuff. See that painting there? Kind of hard to see from this angle, but it's that big gray rectangle. That is the entrance to the painted world of Ariandel, and also why... Ariandel, is that right? Or is Ariandel 3? It doesn't matter. It's the painted world. And that's why we got the doll from the asylum earlier. Hi there, Xenon. Tonight on Twitch, Clown Girl looks at stuff. That's right. Exciting stuff, like paintings. Bye! I love it when they jump attack. I can also jump attack. Mine's a little more threatening. Ariandel is here, alright. I always forget which is which, because they're both a different cycle. Just as Dark Souls 1 and 3 are different cycles. Is there a hidden door here or something? What is the point of this? If I fall down there, I'll probably die. It is also Ariandel in 3? I thought it had a different name in each of them. Huh, I may be wrong. So I guess now we're just gonna exit through the fog gate. The white light, as it is actually referred to in this game. The fog door is just a very obvious name for it. So we can rotate the tower here. I believe there's treasure at the bottom, though. Fog door, da na 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 na. I'm glad you said it. Fog door, the Loadinator. It's weird how the fog doors seem to be like... Oh, hey, it's snowing. Really? Really? What set off his AI? He's supposed to wait for you up there. That is so bizarre. See if I can get him down, or if he's actually... No, he's actually stuck. Huh. That is strange. That is a gargoyle, yeah. But as I was saying, it's weird that the fog doors appear to be a loading thing, but oftentimes are not used in that capacity. Like, they will lead to spots that you can already see. That's not so much the case in Dark Souls 3, but in 1 and 2, it's fairly common. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which lever to pull first. Well, let's see what this one does. Contraption does not move. Not shit. Not shit is what this one does. I feel like there was a way to drop all the way to the floor safely from here, but there's also a way around to it. And I feel like if I test this, it will be a horrible mistake. Like, that looks far enough to be death. So the contraption does not move. That's what we know. That probably resummons the tower. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn the tower. Would you look at that? Rude. They always just come at you without giving you any time to think. Normally he'd be back there. I've never seen him activate like that before. That was legitimately very strange, even as Dark Souls probable bugs go. Oh, I missed. Oh, come on. That was mean. If we could become friends with them, I would, believe me. Oh no, you can attack me through the pillar. I'm not allowed to do that. Did I get him? I didn't get him. Come on. He's doing moves that can't particularly be countered at the moment. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button and went two-handed for a sec. I started Schweihanding my Schweihander. Oh, I'm gonna die. Why are you walking away? You could have come and killed me. Oh my god. He's trying to reset. He's trying to reset in the middle of the fight. Why? Why would that be... Alright. I got too close and he stopped trying to reset. Still not quite at 3 hits. Getting there, though. Oh, now we've got the gargoyle's shield, halberd, and helmet. Pretty soon I can turn into a full-fledged gargoyle. Just like I've always dreamed. So we can go to Ariandel now. Oh, really? They're all over the place in here. Oh, rude. Should have raised my strength an extra point. That way I could kill them in one hit. Oh well. There's that one we dropped. So this room isn't great. It's clearly just a bunch of assets thrown down because they couldn't think of anything else to do with it. But it's not one of the worst. It's not one of the worst encounters that I mentioned. Oh, there's the other one. The gargoyles also have dragonfire souls, and are they neutral or stolen? I believe the gargoyles are automatons. Certainly they were... if they weren't created by humans, they're certainly employed by them. Come on. Yeah, your jumping attack's still not gonna work. It doesn't matter how many times y'all try. Oh, I see you. Oh, see, that was smart. Actually got a hit in on me. Didn't save him, but got a hit in. Oh, you both saw me at once, huh? Ooh, see that? That was clever. Yeah, I'm using my horizontal attack now. Your admittedly impressively athletic cartwheels are not gonna help. Yeah, Gwendolyn's a shit. Great magic weapon. Well, that would be great if I didn't have 8 int. Oh, I keep missing the backstab that I'm going for. They're so small. Black Iron Helm, Black Iron Armor, Black Iron Gauntlets, Black Iron Great Shield. That's a pretty good set. So, do we want to do Ariandel now? Or do we want to continue further into Anorlando? Both are beautiful. Doing Ariandel right now would make me a liar as far as what I was going to talk about in terms of the game's design. But that's half the fun, right? So if everyone's up for this snowy wasteland, it's a little confusing. Alright, if there's no objections, I'm doing it. What a lovely painting. Perhaps I should touch it. I seem to be getting pulled in. How very strange. Ariamis. Ariandel is the third one. So we spawn in on this busted-ass bridge, and we go all Crash Bandicoot on it. Crash Bandicoot walks across bridges, you see. It's a very unique trait of his. Much like how doors that lead back to earlier parts of the level are a unique trait of Dark Souls, is the joke I'm making. You're taking a break from the never-ending Salt Temple to go to another white zone, presumably coming back to the same Salt Temple at the end. Smells like Code Vein. Code Vein did copy just all the wrong bits of this, huh? Alright, so Ariamis is ruled over by a great Princess Queen Dragon. I like her a lot. And she is optional to fight. We can either fight her or ostensibly befriend her by leaving her alone. Now let's keep raising stamina for now. So I want to point out this stat in particular, resistance. Resistance increases your defense, but it doesn't increase anything else. Every other stat increases your defense by slightly less, while also increasing something else you can do. And that's why resistance is generally considered a trap. So if anyone was wondering why I don't do resistance much, that's why. Now let's keep raising endurance. Can we do our triple attack yet? Oh no, we're so close. We are so close. Do I have enough souls to get another level? Could spend Quelaag or the Iron Golem. Brave Warrior is 8,000, which means I think the hero is 10,000? Yeah, there we go. Alright, is this going to be enough? Is 146 going to get us 3 attacks? One. 2. No! Still not enough! Damn! It's very important, you see. I wish there was a repair all button. Ow. Get out of here. A sec, I didn't need to lose that HP. Have you considered a smaller sword? Fuck no. How dare you? How dare you even suggest such a thing? You should see the swords I use in later games. This thing's downright tiny. Alright, I should check what important items exist in this area. Someone want to look that up for me so I don't miss anything? Sounds like you may have considered and then rejected it. Not once. Now, when I first started, I tried to use fast weapons because people told me, well, the big weapons are much harder to use. And I don't think that that's true. I think that different people have different skill sets. For me, the large weapons come much more naturally. Probably because they function much more like... Oh shit, fire. Probably because they function far more like... Oh right, I forgot about these guys. They cast toxic on you when they die. So let's start over. It's not as bad of a toxic as the one in Blighttown, but it's still bad. So there's not much point in me sneaking in here, so let's see what I can do. No reason for the rusted iron. Ring of Steel is pretty good. So would be... The Flame Stone Plate ring would help too. I don't have anything to resist poison. I got mad at FXL and went to look up the fandom site. What am I looking up? Just any important items. Rings, Firekeeper souls, things like that. Let's just turn on the Covetous Gold Serpent ring for now. Oh good, he got stuck on the geometry seam. That's my favorite. Y'all know how I love the geometry seams in Dark Souls. Doesn't open from this side. Well, damn, I was hoping. Very, very often, enemies get very confused by the geometry seams. Dark Souls 3s are arguably worse because it's much easier to... for the player... Ow. To fall through them. As well as much easier to force enemies to fall through them rather than just getting caught up on them. In the original version of this, that was true as well. But... a lot of that is fixed in this remaster, surprisingly. I say surprisingly because very little is fixed in this remaster that needed to be. Oh, come on. They do that so fast. It's ridiculous. Rude. Black set, Painted Guardian set, Xanthus set, Acid and Fire Surge, a Ring of Sacrifice, Blood Shield, the Notched Whip, and Priscilla's stuff if we want to kill her. And also the Dark Ember. The Dark Ember is the only thing there that I think is going to be important. Though Acid and Fire Surge are both pretty good, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Can I make that jump? Is that jumpable? That's the question. I suppose I get a second chance since there's a ramp up. And a third chance. And the Annex key, don't know what that opens. I think that's specifically for this area. Whoops. There's so many jumps in this game that it looks like you should be able to make and you can't. And jumps that it looks like you shouldn't be able to make, but you can. I think this one's possible. Because I think it's the only way to get onto that balcony. Let's look at it from the outside and see if there's anything else that leads to it. Yeah, that's it. Or maybe we fall down on it from above, but I don't know how we'd get up there. Because there's no stairs going up from here. Maybe on the outside there? I guess we'll continue along. It's not that important, and I don't want to be trying to make a maybe impossible jump all day. Oh, right. The Plague Rats. Hi. Sorry to bother you. Dreadfully sorry. Rouse. Oh shit, I almost had it. Ah, fuck it. It's not that important. We'll come back to it later, maybe. Oh, hi. That's mean. Shouldn't be doing that. I don't mean mean in a gameplay sense. I just mean this guy's kind of a bully. Oh, right. Okay. Fine. Oh, come on! I'm not supposed to kill them in one hit. See? That one didn't die in one hit. Oh, that's some shit. This is fine. Oh, he hit me even though he didn't actually do an attack animation. Glad for that. Alright, here we go. I'll take the damage. There's occasionally variable damage. Whoops. Getting myself killed over here. And I don't necessarily know what causes that variable damage. But I do know it will fuck you over when you need to not kill something. Oops. Here we go. Much better. This is how you handle horrible flesh pustules. Wolf with sword is one of the best designs of an enemy, or anything, in any game. Oh, here's how we get up top. Good. Cut that out. Only I make combos. Right, so now we can just drop down here. That's much easier than... Oh, hi. It's the Crow Wives. Oh, you missed. I mean, so did I. But more importantly, you missed. I like them a lot. Apparently, I just took an ear. Okay, so the other one, I guess, is going around the building to try and get to me. But I don't know where she ended up. Did she died? Is she in here? Oh yeah, she's in there. Oh good. Oh, rude. Oh no. Oh no, I clipped her into the wall. Oh no, she's screwed. Oh shit. So yeah, the crows are the best. It is so hard to aim this bow quickly when you've got an onion for a head. Oops, too far right. I was aiming directly at him. Oh, got him. Good. Can't aim directly at him. You'll never hit him that way. There we go. Oh, look, there's some pustules up there. Let's see if I can kite some down. No need to kite. Oh, I kited one, though. Just walks out of the way of my shot. I'm glad their toxic cloud doesn't follow them as they ragdoll. That would be awful. Ow. Well, that was some good fire. I'm so glad that happened. They're still shooting at me. Oh, they're not even visually there. Well, one of them wasn't. Look at this guy, he slips in some bloods. Alright. So now we're gonna go down these stairs. Alright, stop being rude, please. There we go. Sorry, I'll stop ignoring you now. Oh, look at me, circling clockwise. What am I thinking? We already knocked down the hanging body, which is now laying down there, like a crime scene. For the crime I did. Did I miss the point where I open the door at the bottom up? Or is that later on? That's later on. That's not till I get down to the courtyard. Because then I can freely go between the buildings. That body was dead when I got there. It was, in fact. What I did was waste disposal. Alright. Alright, I like the way you think. So here's where those guys are supposed to ambush me from. Alright, this one I know I can make the jump, but I also know it's a pain. But hey, I'm pretty good at the terrible platforming. I see you there. You're hollow, you're not invisible. What is that grunting sound? Oh, hi. And you. You are not a mimic. One problem is that when I have migraines, everything looks like it's slowly pulsing. So they're all mimics. There's an empty room. Does that mean there's a secret door in here, or... No, it's just a place that you can fall down into. Okay. There's so many places in this game where it looks like there should be a secret door and there never is. Because the secret doors are completely unmarked, you know, in the same way they were in Kingsfield. Well, there's no reason for you to check here, so you might as well just check every wall. Miyazaki has a type when it comes to gameplay. Always has. Aha. Egg vermifuge. That's the item for the spider covenant, right? No, it removes egg from body. The egg bearers have chosen to serve the flame of chaos, and the eggs symbolize this selfless choice. Naturally, these chestnuts are forbidden, but are allowed under special circumstances. So it has to do with the Spider Covenant. I just don't remember what it has to do with it. Alright, so we're back here. I don't think there's anything on this side. Right, because we already checked everything on this side. What am I thinking? Alright, we're almost back down to the... Look, I said you're hollow, you're not invisible. Oh, come on. You see how my sword hit him, but it had already hit the wall, so it didn't count? That's one of the most frustrating things about using big weapons. Never heard of a vermifuge. Well, it's like a centrifuge, except more vermi. I'm just going to use a humanity. That's right. Vermifugal force. Yes, that's when you eject the eggs from your body. Well, there's a fire demon at the bottom of this damn thing, isn't there? I remember there being a fire demon. Maybe that was in, Daughters of Ash, though. That's one thing I'm getting confused a lot on. So this thing... Oh, hi. It's theoretically possible to fight melee, but it's not really worth doing generally. Does that enemy use the same skeleton as the mimics? It's definitely similar looking, huh? Well, that's not good. I forget if it can be poisoned. It doesn't look like it should be able to be poisoned, huh? So I'd say that's a no. So let's just use up all of these arrows. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Fine. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Oops. I forgot how short range that fireball is. Basically running back and forth like this. Just my bow damage is so low that this is actually going to be faster. No, this is not the optional dragon fight. This one you do actually have to do. No, attack towards me instead of in the complete opposite direction. Just occurred to me I can actually increase my single attack damage a bit by going two-handed here, since there's no need for a shield. Oh. Whoa, dogs, chill. What are you doing? A Schweihander in two hands? I know, it's so weird to Schweihand the Schweihand. Oh, rude. It actually melee attacked. There, all done. So I hadn't actually meant to trigger it, but here we are. There's the blood shield. It's to shield your blood. It resists blood. No, really. Alright, there's a second one to fight. We'll come back to that. You ever feel like you're just on a wild goose chase? Because that's what having a second dragon there feels like to me. Alright, so there's no fire demon at the bottom here like I thought. That must have been a Sisters of Ash thing. Locked by some contraption. Daughters of Ash. Ash of Ash. Oh, right. This thing. No one likes this thing. We're gonna explore the tower a bit before fucking with that thing. That is the thing that often sends you right back to the beginning of Ariamis. Spiderweb above the door that says some contraption. That's where we come from. We're going to go around this way. We step in here. There's lots of interesting things to find. I think this tower is a very interestingly designed level. Oh, right, you're here. Though then they do try to make you fight enemies on these tiny, narrow passages. Which is not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Oh no. My onion is too large to fit. It's fine. It looks like there's another way through down here. Except there's not. Huh. Alright, well if I fall from here, I'll probably die, right? This seems like a shitty place to wind up. Well, I guess we'll try falling. Can I land on the stairs here? Oh, hey, look, you can just walk around the pillar. Right. Dark Souls. I forgot what game I was playing for a second. Yeah, I can't get out of here. Well, might as well try dropping. Hey, I didn't die. So it turns out... Now, the nice thing about humanity is the more of it you're holding, the more item drops you get. Fuck that wall. Isn't that bones them around here somewhere, or did you kill all of them, or... What? I killed a angry purple dragon. Zombie Spyro. Gotta fight the one appearance of the Phalanx next. AKA one of the most ridiculous enemies in the game. What's over here? Anything good over here? Give me something good. I'm just looking for items and shit. Not the bone wheels? Guess you haven't been down to the basement yet. Yeah, I'm not at the bone wheels yet. The bone wheels are fucking great. Like, I do not have a bad thing to say about the bone wheels. Is there no other way down other than to take damage falling back there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's another crow lady. Hey, crow lady. Rude. Oh, come on. Well, that's very annoying, thank you. I think if I take a leap, I can reach the overhang. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Probably. Don't have to take the fall damage anyway. No, they're exactly like it's the same model as Crow Mom from 2. I'm thinking about boning back to the bonfire simply because I've used up so much Estus while exploring here. But I really would like to make it far enough to open the courtyard door. So I guess we should head down to the courtyard and try and fight phalanx. Phalanx is exactly what it sounds like, by the way. Dude with the band show, goddamn. That's a pretty good pull there. My hat's off to you. But no, it's a bunch of guys with shields and spears. Just a bunch. And it is a huge pain in the ass every time. Especially because they can just start throwing their spears. Ow. Alright, now we back off. I said now we back off. Full of humanity. So that I still have 2 quick heals. Yes, using all this humanity will bite me in the ass later. Why do you ask? I have the high ground. I can't win. This thing kills so many new players. Just because it's fucking overwhelming. Ah, rude. Oh no. And sometimes it kills me too. Because it's fucking overwhelming. Well, that's annoying. So now we have to go through all that again. Let's see about gaining some levels, shall we? At least a couple. At least one. I don't really wear hats, because I get migraines. Alright, is this enough? Will this do it? No, still not. We're getting there, though. This guy loves getting stuck on this geometry seam right here. That seemed rude. Not gonna take that much damage. And he made it past the geometry seam. I'm so proud. We've taught him all that we can. I don't want to accidentally use up all my poison arrows. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is here. Oh, whoops. Should have just backed up and held up my shield. Oh, come on. Don't stun lock me. Don't fight in the open. Yeah, I got you. The blood spray is the best part. God, I hate how fast they cast Fireball. I can't Fireball that quickly. Ow. Well, fine. We're just gonna run in, beat this guy up, then run away. Whoops. And what are y'all gonna do about it? Not shit. What happened to their faces? Are you sure they ever had any? Oh, you're just running? No? No? It looked like he was running straight for me for a second. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. We got him. They're just horrible pustules, really. Aha! Dodge, parry, turn. Oh, rude. Where did you come from? I don't need your shit. That guy just sassed me. He just sassed me real bad. Oh, hi. I said hi. Oh, instant kill, too. Very nice. Alright, this time I've got lots more Estus. There's my blood stain. Now, the idea I'm doing here is not what I usually do, but it works. actually using cover. Well, it's not working today. Okay. I clipped the block there. Whoops, I accidentally kicked. Fuck. Sometimes you just gotta get away from it all. Ow. Well, I've almost used up my Estus again. Are y'all gonna come up the stairs for me? So I can take you out one by one? I wonder, how much damage is this gonna do? Not a ton. Only one through their shield. I blame the migraine meds. Is that okay? Always gotta find something to blame. Otherwise, it might be my fault. Whoops, they have the low ground. Oh no, I did 3 damage by Goomba stomping him. There we go. Alright, some of them gave up already. That's interesting. I didn't realize that they could give up not as a group. Spear and a large leather shield, eh? Okay. Not impressed. Just do 32 damage then. Because he had his shield up and was using the spear thrust. The defensive move. And probably one of the best things that spears can do in this game. Come on. Don't sneak up on me like that. Almost. We've killed the majority of them now. There can't be too many more, probably. Oh god, their defending poise cannot be broken. To my knowledge. Jesus Christ. Finally! I could have done that without killing them, now that I think about it. So let's explore the courtyard real quick. Oh, hey, there's another one. What are you doing here? Now we don't have to go all through that confusing maze of towers to get to where we're going. Oh, there's a ring of sacrifice. There's the basement. Down that well. Up next... here's a church. This one's locked. That's what the annex key is for. Down here is... I believe some knights come after you when you go down there. So, we're going to take a rest. We're going to increase our endurance 1 point at a time, see if I can get that triple strike. 1. Whoops. That bounced off a rock, so it doesn't count. Or a stair. 1. No, I need to wait for my stamina to be all the way up. 1. 2. Ah, I did it! 3. Hell yes! Well, run's over. Goal's complete. Not true. Keep increasing strength to continuously raise my damage. I can also start working on vitality so that my HP bar isn't so ridiculously short. And of course, I can keep raising endurance in anticipation of Havel's set. Right now, I think HP is probably the thing I'm lacking the most in. In Dark Souls 2, every single stat you raise increases HP by a small amount. That doesn't mean you should never raise it manually in that game, because raising it manually does in fact increase it by a significant amount more. 1 second. I need to kill a couple of things so that I can get this level up. Oh god, he just threw that corpse at me. That was impressive. Alright, there we go. 793 HP. Once I hit 1,000, that's when I'll start feeling safe. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. I'm a bit late on doing this. And before that break, I'd like you to take a look at some of these links. Here are some ways that you can help the ongoing civil rights movement that is happening all around us, across the country and the wider world right now. As black people, people of color, fight for something as seemingly simple as basic human rights, things supposedly enshrined in the Constitution, which are not remotely respected. This country was founded on ideals of white supremacy. This country was founded on slavery. And that needs to change, come hell or high water. Obviously, we can't change the founding, but you understand what I mean. So here we have several ways you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations. And we've got the Black Hills Legal Fund to help the Lakota people take back their ancestral land. The Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, renamed arbitrarily to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white guys' faces carved into the side with high explosives. Under this second command, which is kept up to date by my sister-in-law, Christy, we have more ways you can help. This will always be kept up to date, and if you have any campaigns that need to be placed here, please get a hold of her. She is Christy September in chat. Right up at the top there is relief for Hurricane Ida because New Orleans was put underwater for the 3rd time in fairly recent memory. You shouldn't have to remember a city being flooded 3 times in your lifetime. That's terrifying, and the people there shouldn't have to keep putting up with this. But the funding is never put forward to keep the city safe. So I suppose that falls to the people of New Orleans and those willing to help them to continue to put things right as best as they can. There are petitions. There are fundraisers. Down at the bottom, there's a correspondence course on racism and policing. All you need for that is your email. You won't get spam. All you'll get is one part of the correspondence course each week for a month. And you can educate yourself. All right. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are all things that we need to remember. These are all things that we need to keep repeating until the people at the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. And if you do, come back. We have no stance on you blocking our ads. All right, I have returned. So there's an invasion that I'd forgotten about here, that I'm a little excited for. So we're going to reverse hollow so that we can actually be invaded. That's right. I reverse my hollowing to make the game hard. 'Cause I'm a hardcore gamer. There we are. Phalanx has respawned, but we don't need to worry about it again. I just wanted to kill it the one time. This spot also appears in Dark Souls 3, I would like to point out. Which means that, I guess lore-wise, this area was painted as perhaps the Boreal Valley, which must have existed at this point in time, which also explains the snow. Sometimes it's hard to tell what existed already, because the world is just more and more civilizations piled on top of each other. Trash upon trash, literally. To the point that you start out the journey to the bottom in Dark Souls 3 by literally going down a trash chute. Because these games are not as subtle as people think. They're certainly not as mysterious as people think. Oh no, it's King Jeremiah! King Jeremiah? What are you doing here? Oh, that one made lava. I don't need that. I don't need to deal with that shit. Dying was the answer, I guess. That's what he was doing here. Xanthus saves! Oh, shit. Isn't there supposed to be a pyromancy down here somewhere? Thought there was supposed to be a pyromancy scroll here. That's just soul items. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere. Oh, we can get another level up, too. It's on Jeremiah's actual body, yes. Yeah, a lot of the times when you find a phantom, you'll find that they were already dead in your timeline. Alright. Get these repairs in. Now, something that I want to give props to the designers on is they did actually think about the fact that you're going to be stuck here. I'm not sure they thought that hard about it, but they went ahead and made most of the enemies pretty weak as a way to make up for that. Like, much weaker than an actual Anor Londo. Personally, I think they should have added shops and things. Oh, fuck off. How did I blocked one of those with my butt. The other one hit me, though, from the same angle. Skeleton wheel, skeleton wheel, skeleton wheel. Made up of bone, spins like a wheel. Skeleton face, skeleton heel. So that's skeleton wheel. Also, you'll note that the camera fucking hates these tiny hallways. Skeleton wheel can also drop its wheel as loot, which is just a giant shield. One of these dead ends is a secret door. I remember that. I specifically remember that because it's where the fucking annex key is. Well, there it is, the obvious one for once. Okay, too many. Ow. Oh, God. So the correct answer to this area is use a smaller weapon or magic. My answer is fuck no. I wish it were possible to do this without alerting any of the phalanx, but there is literally no way to get through this courtyard without alerting at least a couple of them. I feel like that's an oversight. Alright, come on. Damn it. Fine, we'll just run at you and hit you. And we're gonna look around a bit more before... going into the main area. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at this. We're not in the basement anymore. Huh. I I can't talk to him. Don't remember this. I guess we'll shoot him. Dies in one shot. So what's the treasure you get for murdering this poor little man? Oh, fire surge. Cool. Just what I wanted. How did you know? Get out of here, skeleton wheel. Your style is old. My style is new and awesome. Oh no, there's a wheel stuck to me. Is this it? Yes, here it is. Alright, so now we're gonna grab my bloodstain and then head for the annex. If I can remember how to get back to my bloodstain at least. I think I just went in a circle. Fuck. Fuck. There we go. I can't stop rockin', baby, till I lose my mind. There. Are we done now? I think we're done. There's more skeleton wheels up ahead, mind you. Lots more, in fact. This is also where the undead smith is, if I'm not mistaken. But right now we're going to the annex. I knew this guy was going to be here. Have I mentioned I fucking hate this guy? Ah, here we are. Ah, breakable doors. Don't see those very often. Like, for real, though. You don't. There's Vilka's rapier. Oh, that was a good sound. I'm glad that happened. Oh, hi. There we are. Ah, camera. Rude. Low ground, etc. We've done this joke too many times. Ah. They're so annoying to hit. And here's how we get this dang thing. The clerics of Velka. You know, like the creepy dude in the bell tower. He's also a cleric of Velka. Miracle, Vow of Silence. Oh, hi. Fuck. And then I died. There's a hole there, by the way. I know that none of y'all saw it. So I thought I'd warn you before you accidentally fell in. Yeah, there's a hole there. That's right, break the benches by jumping past them. The one true way. I see you. See a couple of you, in fact. Rude. Timing on that is really tight. Huh. Looks like Andre, doesn't it? That's weird. Ow. Oh, come on, she missed. You can clearly see that she's not biting me. I like that it just kept playing out the fucking animation, even though we weren't remotely lined up. That was excellent. Alright, so that ember is the most important thing in here. Like, mechanically. Andy goes flying off the side. Bonus. Grab this real quick. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. So let's go down here where it's a bit safer to fight. Huh. Low ground, etc. I thought they'd both jumped over the side for a second. Oh, she just picks up the other one, getting ready to throw her at me. This is not a place of honor. Alright, so that's the annex. His name was Andy? Oh no. Alright, so now we head back to the bonfire yet again. And then we head the rest of the way through Skeleton Tunnel. I do have a Twinkling Titanite. I could certainly upgrade one of my Katarina pieces. Which would be the most worthwhile? I mean, technically the armor. But, you know, that takes two. Welcome to the Bone Tunnel, everyone. Population, bones. I do like it when they just go hurling off to the side. I think that's lovely. So I think I'm going to switch out the Covetous Serpent Ring for the Ring of Steel Protection, because there's just a lot of physical attacks in here. I could put on a sacrifice ring, but what's the point? That went well, I think. Yeah, take that, you jerk. And that extra defense afforded by the Ring of Steel Protection is just enough to keep me alive in some cases. Now, if only I can remember where I'm going. This is back at the beginning. Alright, so not this way, obviously. Imagine playing Dark Souls without a sense of direction, haha. There's another one. That's what we call a dashing attack. Mostly because I'm so dashing. There we are. Now the statue turns. The truck have started to move. The statue is presumably Priscilla and her mother. We're never told who said mother or father are. Though she's referred to as half-breed and is clearly part dragon, so it's assumed she's part human, part dragon, judging by that statue. Very likely her father died in the war. Everyone fucking died in the war. Some just came back undead. Is this not where Skeleton Smith is? No, he's in... I don't think this is where Skeleton Smith is. I don't think he's in the Painted World. I just know he's in a place that has skeleton wheels in it. Skeleton Smith is in the valley leading to Nito. Okay. So the other place with skeletons and wheels and skeleton wheels. Many people think he's just a skeleton man. Yeah, I don't know why he's called Nito. I guess it's because he's kind of cool. They still know where I am. They're following me through all this. For fuck's sake. Have I already done this bit then? Yeah, this is just where these guys pop up. Something, something, you're hollow, not invisible, something, something. So that dragon earlier, the undead one, the very, very undead one, the purple one on the bridge, you can actually go past him, as I decided consciously not to do. Thanks. Okay. Good, I'm glad that happened. At least he didn't just stick around and keep attacking me. But you can go past him and you can find his back legs. And then you give them a good what for and you can go past them and skip basically this whole area. Sure. Reverse hollowing. Now, question, do we fight Priscilla? Or do we just walk past her back to Anor Londo? Dragons are friends, and she is not hostile unless you force her to be. The loot is not important at all, especially for this build. Yeah, she created this painted world because it's the only place that she could be safe as a part human, part dragon. So, you know, mood. Bad Road says leave her alone. It's weapons that are pretty good, but which Sue absolutely won't use. They're not for a strength build. So, yeah. We'll definitely say hi, and she'll tell us to please leave her and her world alone. Oh, that was a hell of a tracking turn. Oh, I thought I was gonna have enough stamina to roll out of the way of that last attack. Fuck! Circle. Counter. Fuck. Circle, counter, fuck. Hey. Hey, we're dueling here. Don't see me using an Estus flask. This is not a place of honor. Now, she actually only turns invisible if you do try to murder her. And then she murders the shit out of you while invisible. So this is her, half human, half dragon. She's got a lovely fluffy coat and a lovely fluffy tail. She's also got the dragon eyes, which is a nice touch. She's very foofy.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
All right. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate your hospitality. Oh, here's Xanthus's actual body. Or, Jeremiah's actual body, rather. Her eyes were behind the bit bar. Oops. You ever played Onion in a Basket? This is it. Hey, we made it. Also, there's lots of painting guardians here. I wonder how much I can sneak at him. It's the end of Alan Wake. Oh no. Oh no, don't bring that curse here. Oh, this is lovely. I like this. You can't hurt me while I'm in the middle of my iframes. Come on. This is my revenge for all of them just sneaking around. This guy's just staring at the wall. Oh, hi. Did you think you could sneak up on me, too? No, I'm the sneaky one. Look at my stealth armor. They call it the Quiet Onion. Oh, you're just stuck, huh? Ooh. Hey. Hey. Not cool. Having a really hard time getting the backstabs on these guys. So yeah, we did in fact finish an area. It just wasn't the area I was expecting to finish today. Of note, the Painted World has so many guardians in front of it because it's where Gwyn and his cronies put everything they were afraid of. Like an ember that could make god-killing weapons, and the last thing with dragon blood that wasn't Seath. Yes. That does seem to be the case, although she's taken it as her own. Seath will meet later, and by meet, I mean murder. Seath is, in fact, the last living dragon. And no, he's not good. Alright, I guess I should head back to the save point, huh? Because it is 10 after 11, and we can do Anor Londo proper, now that we've moved the tower, next time. Now, Dark Souls 2's combat is much slower and more methodical, but you do run a lot faster. Running speed in this game is rather slow, which can make getting from place to place cumbersome, which is one of the reasons why it's so egregious that you have to unlock fast travel halfway through the game. Mind you, that's the real reason we're in Anor Londo. It's to get the item that grants fast travel. Oh, I'm not hollow. Good. And kindle. Prepare everything. And there we go. So I'm going to step away from her in case my controls start fucking up again. Like the other day. Because I don't want to accidentally set her up. That would be very bad. So thank you everyone for joining me. Our schedule exists over here at schedule.truck.community. Assuming that the internet continues to work as intended, tomorrow Alice will be playing Legend of Mana, Katie will be playing Silent Hill 4 on Friday, On the channel Xenon Fiber, someone will be continuing Earthbound. Sunday is our wildcard stream. Monday, Andy's going to be playing Framed, and Christy will be starting something new. Andy's channel is Andymonium, and he'll be starting at 6 p.m. Central. Christy will be starting here at the normal time. Tuesday, Annie will be playing something new. And Wednesday, Bad Road will be playing more Soul Reaver 2 on his channel, Bad Road, at 7. And then I'll be playing more Dark Souls here at our normal time. I have to burp. I've got really bad gas, and then I had a Coke, which is not good when you have gas, because I always do the thing that's not going to cause me pain. Right? Right. There we go. There's a good burp for you. We've got a YouTube channel, VODs that go back since to the first Age of Fire, the true Age of Fire. And we've got our GoFundMe, where we are still working on paying off our medical bills. Oh, so please keep giving to that, and all that important stuff, sharing it, you know. Thank you so much to everyone who already has. All right. My name is Sue. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next frog you meet.